What's up, YouTube? It's Alan. Back with another weekly LCS pickup for the week of July 11th, 2018. What sucks, a big old fat veiny one, is I fucking recorded this video yesterday. Got all the way to the end of it. Had one more sentence to say. And a fruit fly flew in my mouth, or like hit me in the back of the throat, and I immediately started gagging and like coughing and gagging. It would have made the funniest video, and I was like, well, at least, you know, I was like, the craziest shit happens when you start filming a video, and at least, you know, people that watch this will laugh at me, will get to laugh their ass off, because I knew that shit was just going to be hilarious or whatever. I looked, the damn phone was still filming. All I hit was the little the stop recording button, you know. My stupid ass phone started going into a bunch of stupid ass like Android dot blah blah blah, you know, and I just have to keep canceling it out like shit was crashing. And I don't know, but I've got like 2 spots for a video yesterday where my video should be, and it says 0.00, like the timer on them or 0, and I can't get the videos to pull up. I hope to hell, I'm gonna keep messing with it. I really hope I can get them to pull up, because I swear, I know that's the funniest. Y'all love laughing at me gagging over that stupid ass fruit fly flew in my goddamn mouth. Like, I'm house sitting all week, so I just ran over here, check them, you know, feed my cat. And I had cut a watermelon, like, you know, 2 days prior, and I just had the rind in a trash bag in my kitchen and forgot about it. And it brought in some fruit flies. My God, one of them flew in my damn mouth, and I can't stand to like have a hair in my mouth anyway. Like, I can't, you know, like you get those ones you just struggle to get out. I'll gag. Brushing your tongue when you brush your teeth, I gag. Like, I could never be gay. Like that's what my ex-girlfriend used to say all the time. It's like, I don't have to worry about you. And I was like, yeah, I'll instantly gag, and oh God, it was like for real. 3 to 5 minutes of me, like, I have one more sentence, you know, like, I'm out. And I was like, I could not stop gagging. I hate that I can't get that video to pull up. It would have been so good. But anyway, I'm going to get to it, because I don't know if this one's going to pull the same shit on me, so I'm kind of just going to fly through it. And the simple fact that I've already done this damn video, you know, once before. And so I'm just going to start, I guess, with Marvel. The big release this week was Amazing Spider-Man #1 from Nick Spencer. I like the art. I don't know. Some of the faces look wonky. Like, she looks like that she's got a wide ass pie face here. I like Otley's work on like Invincible and shit, but just, I don't know, some of the faces, like that looks pretty badass, but some of his faces are just, I don't know, maybe it have to grow on me. I know the writing's probably not going to grow. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't envision myself picking this whole run up, because I'm sure Spencer will run me off of the arc or whatever. But if you watch any of my videos, you know I like to watch my own, or I like to read comics myself and make my own opinion, rather than just watching and going along with everyone else's opinion. And the reason I really started doing these videos is because I got sick of so many people like bashing on Comicsgate, and that's their whole argument. Most of them, Comicsgate doesn't buy comics. Comicsgate don't even care about comics. Like, how the fuck do you get that? I would consider myself Comicsgate. Like, I know that's probably gonna run half y'all off, but I mean, if you're really knowledgeable about it, it's a consumer revolt against the bullshit that the industry's pumping out. Marvel's they're too scared to offend anybody, so they don't, their humor is gone, like everything's stripped down. It's not funny at all. They're so scared, oh, we might offend somebody. all the creators on Twitter just treat the fans like shit unless you're just an outright brown noser and just, I love you, you're the greatest. And yeah, then I think you're cool or whatever. But if you have any sort of criticism, just any at all, you're a Nazi bigot, you know, like, that's bullshit. Oh, you don't like that? Then you must be a racist. You must be a sexist. Really, dude? Nah. I love titties more than anybody on earth. I will fight you to the death. That's sexist! Kiss my ass. Anyway, so that's why I usually put, you know, move the needle in my titles and shit. It's like, oh, really? We don't. You watch any of my videos and see that how many books I buy. I buy comics out their goddamn ass, you son of a bitch. Fuck you, SJW, you bastards. Like, I know you don't buy more shit than me. Kiss my ass. These are $1, by the way. These are always good. This is back in Comics with Comics. This is Fantastic Four. 112. Fantastic Four. Hulk versus Thing. Enough said. Exactly. Back when Marvel was Marvel. Fantastic Four versus Doctor Doom. I always flip to the back because I have the original covers, you know. So Fantastic Four. Number 5. And Marvel 2-in-1. Number 1. Thing and Man-Thing. Monster versus Monster. And their updated cover. But, I mean, look at this shit. Like, this good old Marvel. Heroes, villains, fights, action. That's what people want. People don't want to pay $5 a book to get lectured about, you know, what we could be better humans if we shouldn't be 4 countries protecting their borders because like, kiss my ass, man. Deadpool Assassin number 3. Like I said, like, I've burned out my short-term memory. So I didn't really. Marvel pumps out so much bullshit. I wasn't sure if this is the Deadpool book I've been reading or what, so I just picked it up. I don't fucking know. I don't usually like Cullen Bunn, but I think whenever I don't know if it was the Scotty Young or this one that was better. But anyway, I like the other cover better, but they were all bent all to hell, so I had to grab this variant. Then I called up on these Ben Reilly Scarlet Spiders. I've had these in my pool, and I've just been sitting on them, and I finally just emptied it. 19, 20, and 21. And the thing is, I've really been on a Spider-Man kick lately. I want to read really good Spider-Man stories. So I was trying to just, you know, branch out and read different shit. That other one they've got out right now sucks. What is it? Brand New Day or whatever. Renew Your Vows. That's it. Duh. Blech. Fuck that shit. So yeah. Like I said, I've been keeping up with most of the Infinity Countdown. I wanted to pick up Darkhawk because I'd never really read a lot of his stuff. And I thought it looked cool. And then I noticed where they're going to start. I thought this was going to be like, you know, an event. And I didn't realize how big and how much they're going to branch out. Now they're doing their Champions book and Miss Marvel. Like, I don't give a shit. Or Captain Marvel. I'm not getting any of that shit, you know. And I saw like they were advertising for, I guess, the final part, the main part. They were advertising something about death, whatever. It looked pretty cool. Hopefully, hurry up, man. The shit. Their event fatigue is real. Thanks, Marvel. And I just grabbed this because this is where like they were redoing the costumes on everybody, and Sam Alexander's Nova. I don't know. I don't care about Champions. I noticed it wasn't Mark Waid. If it was, I would have never bought it. The Jim Zub's better than Mark Waid, but I don't care about these characters. They could all die, and it would be just fine with me. That's all the Marvel this week. I'm glad I'm cutting down on Marvel a lot. I'll be much happier when I get to the point where I'm not giving them any of my money. To hell with them. And the reason I let off with that song today is apparently Robert Kirkman had a comic drop that was a surprise, motherfucker, to all the comic shops, or at least that's what the guys at my shop said. They were unaware that this was coming out today. I do remember seeing in like a previews, I believe, about Die, Die, Die. I remember reading a little paragraph about it, but I didn't realize it was coming out this week. They said it had 10 different covers. And I just grabbed one thinking that they were all the same, but apparently it's just like different sayings on them. And I think one was with no word bubbles. I would have liked to have gotten that one, but I didn't see any. And there was just like a little stand beside the register that had a little stack of these, and that was it. And my shop said you could, they were only limiting everyone to 2 copies, so I just grabbed 2. This one says, I'm not a fan of violence. A fan made out of violence? Sounds awesome. And think we got him? Yep. And they're covered in blood, you know. And at the bottom of the picture it says, blood-soaked, bullet-riddled, ultra-violent mayhem from Skybound. And that sounds really up my alley. I like gory-ass shit, ultra-violence. My boy Zach from Diversity Comics, that's not really his thing. He doesn't really care for ultra-violence. So I don't think this will be up his alley, but I'm hoping it's good. I like more adult-themed books. I like killing. I like blood, gore, sex, and language. That's just the kind of nice person I am. And also picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Urban Legends #3. Been grabbing, I'm going to grab this whole run. Like I said, this was like a run after the cartoons when the popularity kind of waned a little, and I don't think they ever produced the entire arc, and they're going to supposedly do that with this this run here. So looking to collect that whole thing. Isola #4. I just sat down one day and read 1 through 3, and I really liked it. Like, this could easily be an like a Pixar cartoon or Disney or something. The art and the story, like it reads just like a really well animated cartoon. I'd recommend it if you're into that stuff. I'm not really, you know, all into it, but it was good enough where I'm gonna keep buying it until I lose interest anyway. But for now, it's good. I'd recommend it. Dead Hand #4. I really like this one. That's my main problem with like where I can't get out of the day. I thought it was gonna be a light week at the comic shop. Nope. Seems like I can't get in and out for under $100 at that damn place. But I think my main problem is I like these little indie books, and all the Image indie books are like at least $4. You know what I mean? So try to understand. You know, it's all creator content stuff, and I hate Eric Larson. He's a bastard online, and his name is, you know, on every Image book. He doesn't seem to understand the concept of customer service. He thinks he's above it. Just comics seems to be the only industry that is. You take the minimum wage bag boy, fry cook, up to a doctor, they all have to abide by the rule of customer service. You know what I mean? But comics, they seem to be the only one that it feels entitled to your money while telling you you're a Nazi. Could we please have that money now? Like, kiss my ass, dude. But the Dead Hand's been really good. I don't really want to get into it. Like I said, I need to hurry. But it's like a small town, and everything's really, really secret. Everyone stays in. No one really leaves or ventures in. Some guy did happen to venture in, and he was asking about this thing, the Dead Hand, and a little girl in town, or a younger girl, witnessed the sheriff like straight up murder his ass, or what she thought. Anyway, kind of goes out from there. It's really good. I'd recommend it. She Could Fly. I've seen this one advertised a lot. This is from Dark Horse. Don't really remember what it was about. I just figured I'd, you know, at least try it out. Oblivion Songs, the other Kirkman title. He's doing at the moment. I really like this so far. This is issue 5, so I'm hoping that the main guy, the main protagonist or whatever, has been searching for his brother, and I'm thinking maybe he's finally gonna meet his brother in this one. So we'll see. And I don't know why I really got this. It's from IDW, which we all know that they're falling. They're pretty much dumpster fire at the moment. Transformers Unicron. I did get the Unicron book from Free Comic Book Day, and then it has a little checklist on the back for this whole Unicron event. And I got thinking, that's like $5 times 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. No, I'm good. I don't think I'll be picking up this whole thing unless it's just, you know, once I sit down to read it and it really grabs me. The art's badass and I love Transformers, but I don't like IDW and their employees are dicks online, so, and they are not just losing money, but they're trying to hold a busted dam with duct tape and chewing gum, you know what I mean? Like, it's, they should be the first company to finally bite the dust. And farmhand number 1, which I'm not saying it's a good thing, but you know what I mean? It's your own fault. Know how to treat fans well, you know what I mean? It's your own fault. But yeah, I didn't really remember a lot about this. I didn't, you know, I like the cover. It's water in his garden and hands are growing. I'm down. I like anything zombie horror. I always have since I was like 4 or 5 years old. My favorite movies were Return of the Living Dead and Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. I was a little horror head from the get-go. So, I know a lot of people, oh, ever since The Walking Dead, you like zombies, you like Walking Dead. It's like, dude, I was into zombies before The Walking Dead was even in that dude's brain. And then last from DC, I grabbed Detective Comics 984. Brian Hills, this is his 2nd issue. He is awesome online with the fans. He doesn't pull any of that SJW bullshit. So yeah, been picking it up. Like I said, I haven't been picking up Detective. I've been picking up that low T Batman that Tom King's been doing. So hopefully we'll finally get some, you know, high T level Batman in this run, you know. I don't like superheroes that are little poo boys. Should be fucking men, god damn it. Excuse my language. Sideways number 6. Justin Jordan's finally off the book. Hate that son of a bitch. He's a big SJW. This has been a good story. I've liked it. I've heard what kind of people were saying that this is the bottom of what they like from the New Age, but I really like it. I'd say Brimstone's on the bottom because Justin Jordan was running it. But I would recommend Sideways, and especially Silencer. If you guys aren't picking up Silencer, pick up the damn Silencer. At least the first through 5 or 6, because I hear Patrick Zurcher's coming on to do the art, and he is a real bastard online. Like, you want to talk about somebody like spurg out on customers, like that kid, or old man rather, like by the time you're these guys' ages, you should have worked through your anger issues, not spurg out on Twitter, then have to go back a day later and delete, you know, your last 100 tweets, and you know what I mean? He deletes so many tweets so he doesn't come off looking like such an ass. But Brian Michael Bendis, Superman number 1. God, I hate what Bendis done to Superman. Like, he came on Man of Steel, and like the first 2 or 3 issues, it was pretty damn good. I really liked it, and then he started getting worse and worse, and then the last one, you can't even tell your kid, no, I'm your dad, go to your room. Like, that was never an option for him in the way like he was thinking. You know what I mean? Like, ugh. You are a dad. You're that kid's father. 1. 2, you are Superman. You are Superman. Say, no, you're not going. Go to your room. I have to talk to your grandfather, man to man. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, dude. Don't cuck out Superman. God. But I have a feeling old Bendis isn't done with him by a long shot. Wonder Woman number 50. Ram. I think this is that finale to the what are you doing, DC? They're going to like a little cheaper stock paper. This is it's not quite newsprint. This is Dark Gods finale looking like, which I hear has been an excellent arc. I've yet to begin to read it, but yeah, DC going with some new paper. This shit feels like Marvel's covers, so just don't cheapen yourselves out to that, and we'll be all right. Titans 23. They didn't have any of these on the shelf when I went in and I asked the manager about it, and he hollered over at the guys, and they were like, yeah, I think a lot of people asked for it this week, and I don't know if we got any extra. And I was like, shit. bastards. And then I made another pass down the aisle, and there were a handful of them on the rack. So I was like, okie doke, whatever. They didn't have any. When I left the other night, that Midnight Madness deal, Tuesday night. That was last week. Yeah, last week when Catwoman came out, they had a stack of the Artgerms and these. And I was like, hey, I wonder if they have any left. And yesterday I looked, and they didn't. They had one of these, and that was it. So I just grabbed it. Why not? I like the Catwoman story. I'm interested to see where it goes. I didn't like that Batman 50. Jesus. But hopefully now that they're going to separate ways, Batman will get good and pissed and get his balls back. This was a Flash 50 Matina cover. I thought it was a pretty badass cover. For some reason I only grabbed one. I don't know why. I had both of his covers this week. This one and the let me grab it. Suicide Squad 44. And usually, you know, I like to double up on my Matina covers. But for some reason this week, I was just like, nah, I'll just get one of each. It's still pretty badass. Immortal Men #4. I have read the first issue of this, I think. Isn't that the one that Jim Lee drew, I think? But I haven't read any after that. So, gotta get caught up on this. Hawkman #2. This is the only variant they had at my store. Which I think I actually like the other one better. I could be mistaken, I don't know. But I haven't read the first issue yet. I've heard this has been really good, so. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern Corps 48. This has got 2 more issues. I think they're stopping at 50. But it's been a really good run from Venditti. Scooby Apocalypse 27. I had to get this cover because my boy Kelsey Shannon did the cover. This is the A cover. He's going to be working with ya boy Zach from Diversity Comics soon. So I figured I'd, you know, support. Oh God, I thought I had another different, but anyway, sorry. Golf track. Thought I'd support him. This has been a really cool story. It's more of an adult take on Scooby-Doo. It's got a little language, got a little gore, some killing. It's been really cool. I wish I'd have known that from the get-go. I probably would have picked it up from the start. But hey, that's what we do. Now we got goals. I can go back and pick them all up. And my last book, Plastic Man #2. I don't really know why I got it, other than the fact I really like Plastic Man a lot. But I really hate Gail Simone just as much as I like Plastic Man. Probably more. She's a real... she's one of these toxic comic pros that Comicsgate's really against. She likes to... she's just full of venom, and I can't stand her. Anyway, that's all for me, guys. Like I said, I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to put up that video of me gagging to death on the damn fly. If I can get it, I will upload it so you can all have a good laugh. I was really, really hoping I could put that up for you. Because, oh God, I had to live it. At least let me get, you know, get something out of it. But that's all for me this week, guys. I'm heading back over to the pool. I got a hard day ahead of me. I got a hard day of lounging by the pool and trying to talk some bitches into coming over online. You know what I mean? So if, you know, anybody else come over swim, you know, you live near me and you're a little top heavy, give me a shout. No, but I'm Alan, guys. I appreciate you spending a little time with me this week, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.